So more times than not, when I have a new landlord sign up for our property management services, they tell me, yes, the house is completely clean. It's 100% move-in ready. Somebody can move in tomorrow if they really wanted to. I go over there, I do the initial walkthrough, and about 95% of the time, it turns out it's really not in move-in ready shape. And I hate this because usually this is the beginning of a new relationship with the landlord, and all of a sudden, I'm the bad guy telling you you've got to do X, Y, and Z to get your house ready, and you just want to be done and find a tenant. So I wanted to kind of talk about what makes a rent-ready house, because in order to find you a good, well-qualified renter, we have to have the house in tip-top shape. Otherwise, we can't find you a good tenant. So what do you need to do, and what is a rent-ready house? A rent-ready house means that this house is 100% move-in ready. It's been professionally cleaned. All of your personal items have been removed and everything works. Cleaning-wise, we need to have a professional cleaner come in. This is going to be totally different than your house cleaner that does your bi-weekly cleanings. It's going to be way more detailed. We call it hotel cleaned because they have to get in every nook and cranny. They got to get the baseboards. They got to get inside of all the appliances, everything. So yes, it's going to be more expensive than your normal house cleaner, but it has to be completely clean. And secondly, you have to remove all of your personal belongings. If it doesn't go with the house, it's just got to go. So this means toilet plungers. This means cleaning supplies. This means old paint that you have underneath of the basement stairs. Just anything that doesn't go with the house that may never be used again needs to go. If you don't want it, guess what? Your tenants aren't going to want it either. And the house has to look nice. You've got to clean up the landscaping. You got to keep the lawn mowed. If the carpet is old or stained up, you got to replace it. Same with paint. If you've got scuff marks and nail holes and screw holes or mismatched paint from touching up before in the past, you're going to have to paint the walls as well. And the other thing is make sure that everything works in the house. You better believe the tenants are going to discover that that back burner on the stove doesn't actually work. So just get it fixed now. The last thing you want is for the tenants to move in and they're getting ready to cook their first day living there, and oh my gosh, now the stove doesn't work. So just do it right and get everything fixed so that we have a really good move-in experience with the tenant. We are on your side. I promise. We are having you do all of these things because one, we have to be able to find you a good tenant, and good tenants are picky. And two, we want to get you the highest price possible that we can for rent. You can always look at our new landlord checklist. That's where we have our minimum interior and exterior requirements. And if you do have any questions, just always give me a call, 636-707-2000.